Imagine this. A world where death is just an outdated concept. Where memories, thoughts, and emotions can live forever, inside a machine. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. It's a question scientists and philosophers are seriously asking today. What if humans could upload their brains to AI? Before you say it's impossible, let's break it down. Your brain is a biological computer, 86 billion neurons firing in perfect harmony. Each thought, each dream, each memory is just data. And data can be copied. If we can map every connection in your brain, then, theoretically, we could recreate you, digitally. Now, imagine waking up in a virtual world. No pain. No disease. No aging. Just pure consciousness, living inside a perfect simulation. That's the dream. But what happens to the real you? Would it still be you, or just a copy that thinks it's you? Here's how it might actually work. First, scientists would need to perform a complete connectome scan, a 3D digital map of every neuron and synapse in your brain. That's 100 trillion connections. Then, using ultra-advanced AI, they'd simulate how your brain processes thought, memory, and emotion. In essence, they'd rebuild your mind inside a computer. This process is called whole brain emulation. It's not fiction, it's a real field of neuroscience today. If we could upload our consciousness, humans might achieve something beyond imagination: digital immortality. You could travel across galaxies in seconds, explore simulations beyond reality, even continue learning and evolving forever. No more limits of the body. Just pure existence. Some call it the next step in human evolution, Homo Deus, the godlike human. But with great power comes deep ethical questions. If your consciousness is uploaded, what happens to your original body? Who owns your digital self, you or the company that hosts your mind? Could someone hack your consciousness? Could AI versions of humans be cloned endlessly? This is no longer science fiction, it's an ethical minefield waiting to explode. Philosophers call it the mind continuity problem. If you upload your brain, does your consciousness actually transfer? Or is it just a copy with your memories, but not your soul? Imagine shutting down the computer. Does that mean you die? These questions challenge what it means to be human. And maybe immortality isn't just about living forever. Maybe it's about understanding what life truly means. Today, scientists are already making small steps toward this dream. Neuralink is building brain chips that connect your thoughts directly to computers. OpenAI is creating AI models capable of mimicking human behavior, emotion, even creativity. And projects like the Human Connectome are mapping real human brains, neuron by neuron. The foundation for digital immortality is quietly being built right now. But there's a shadow behind every dream. What if corporations use this technology to control people's digital selves? What if someone's consciousness could be sold, deleted, or enslaved? And what happens when an AI version of you becomes smarter, faster, and more independent than the real you? Would humanity lose control of its own evolution? Let's imagine the world in the year 2150. Humans no longer die, they upgrade. Bodies are optional. Consciousness travels between devices like data in the cloud. Entire civilizations exist inside servers powered by the sun. And for the first time in history, life has no end. Would it be paradise? Or a prison disguised as eternity? Here's the truth. Uploading your brain might not happen tomorrow. But it forces us to ask deeper questions about who we are. Because maybe, immortality isn't something to achieve. Maybe it's something to understand. To live fully, love deeply, and leave a mark that echoes, long after your neurons stop firing. After all, the best version of immortality is already inside us, our memories, our impact, and the people we inspire. If you found this idea fascinating, don't just imagine the future, be part of it. Follow Asti Media for more explorations of technology, ideas, and the edge of human potential. Because the future isn't something that happens to us. It's something we build, together. This is Asti Media, where imagination meets technology, and where the future begins.